PYFL All-Star Youth Football is presented by Nationwide Insurance. Contact your local agent, David Noma, at 661-254-1714. That's 661-254-1714. Nationwide is on your side.
Final 12 minutes of action at Moore Park in our bantamweight game. And the NFC forced to punt on 4th and long.
Oh.
That's a beautiful job.
Beautiful punt. That's the kind of field position they're going to need if they want to take advantage.
39-yard punt, no return, and the AFC is backed up. How about that punt by Pony Maria?
You couldn't draw it up any better than that. To go out at the 4, this is where your defense, and you know, we were talking about it earlier. This is what you want when you're down by 2. Looking for a chance. You got to take advantage right here.
So thrilled you're with us. JD Media Services do a fabulous job in all areas of broadcast. And they've had the coverage for many, many years here at the PYFL.
Jake Downey.
Big game, Jake, yes.
Here is a handoff.
Wilson
To Wilson.
nearly got out of that area where there was a lot of bodies and just was tripped up. Wilson is so dangerous.
Wilson is tackled by Victor Menendez.
Victor Menendez, number 3.
Back to the 3.
Menendez was the one who made the stop.
2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 at 2nd and 11. First 30 seconds of the final quarter. A couple first downs would do the AFC well. Of course, if you're the NFC, you get that defensive stop. It'll change field position dramatically.
Marchant with a handoff. The ball carrier crossing the 5 to about the 8.
Good run out to the 8-yard line.
A carry of 5 yards for Nathan Tejada.
Nathan Tejada, sure-handed guy. You give him the rock, he's going to hold on to it for you. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6.5 to go for the AFC.
3rd and 6. Ooh. They hand off this time.
And the NFC does the job.
And here's a loss back to the 5.
That was a collision in the backfield.
The ball carrier Blaylock.
I think that was Anthony Navarro, number 94.
Blaylock, he was tackled by 57.
Yeah, he made the play. Had assistance from Connor Garcia. And it is 4th down, and obviously they're going to have to punt from this area.
They lost 3 yards.
And the NFC has a real shot here. With 10-15 left, they can get back in the game. That snap went back to the punter. Did he put his knee down? I think it's going to be 1st and goal. It is.
Wow.
So it's 1st and goal for the NFC. A huge break.
Well, and it all goes back to that Pony Maria punt. They put him down there.
Right you are. And then the defense.
And the defense.
Well, this AFC defense, speaking of defense, we've just been so commendable about how fabulous they are. They're going to face the acid test right here. 2 yards needed for a touchdown for the NFC. One would think it would be Omande. He's carried it most of the day. He's in the tail of the tandem. And it is Omande. Touchdown. Devin Omande. And it's 12-6 with the point pending. And the NFC is right back in the hunt.
A 1-score game set up by the 39-yard punt. The great defense, and they capitalized. This is why you keep fighting.
Looks like they're going to go for 2.
They line up for the conversion.
Omande again is the eye back, but the ball's put on the ground, and Omande tried to pick it up, and then he couldn't do anything with it. He dropped it off. It was recovered in the backfield, but it doesn't really matter.
So no two-pointer. It is 12-6.
Can't convert the 2 points. It's 12-6 with 9:48 left. But in the second half, the NFC has done a nice job controlling field position and really playing much better.
Much, much better. They've taken advantage of the few opportunities that has been afforded to them. But once again, I keep pointing it out. The punt, field position. You said it earlier. It's all about field position. So, and one of the things that's interesting is these kickoffs, right? That's a turnover right there waiting to happen. So they might get another opportunity to get the ball back again. Let's see what happens.
And I know it was only a 2-yard touchdown run by Omonde, by Devin, but that offensive line busted open a huge hole, and he went in standing up.
I think you and I could have gotten there.
Well, you could have.
Maybe. Maybe.
You still have 4.3 40 speed, don't you?
In the 20. In the 20 yards, I think I'm about 4.
What did you run the 40 in your heyday?
I ran 4.5. 4.52 at the combine. But I said I was in sweats. These guys are running like in skin tights with nothing on them, right? I mean, we were running in T-shirts and shorts. But I had a great time and loved seeing the combine, which is on the NFL channel. These kids can all do the drills better than me.
Another short kick. The onside kick's not going to get there. And so this time the AFC is going to take over with really splendid field position.
Now
Another score by the AFC could put it out of sight.
Well, here's a question. So if Omonde touches that ball, would that be an illegal touch and you get another kick? Or if you let it roll out of bounds, then it just goes out of bounds right there? That would be a question, right?
Yeah, I would have touched it if I was
right? Because theoretically that would be an illegal touch, correct? And then
yeah, but I think they would have put him down right there at that
right
spot.
there?
Yeah. That would have deadened the ball, so it really wouldn't have mattered. But either way, the AFC has the ball sitting at the 38 of the NFC. And up 12-6, 9:48 to play. Let's see what they can do with the rock. This is a game that shows you how important the kicking contest is.
There goes
Wilson
Bantam with a pitch.
breaks a tackle, but he can only get to the 40-yard line. Boy, he battled.
As the NFC gets the stop.
But nothing there as he could only
2-yard loss.
stretch it out to the 40, ended up losing 2 yards.
Makes the tackle.
And it's the NFC, the team in red with all the momentum here.
Well, Victor Menendez, who I think came on to the field late, like a roving linebacker, got back there, recognized the play, and made the tackle.
2nd down and 12.
Bantam with a pitch to Blanchard.
Blanchard, and he goes nowhere. Navarro with the stop. That was Anthony Navarro that greeted him, and it's going to be 3rd down and long.
Nice job by Anthony Navarro. Anthony Navarro with his hand in the dirt, we like to say, running down the line of scrimmage to make a no-gain tackle.
And suddenly the AFC can't make first downs.
The tale of two cities. You know, one of the interesting things here is that it looks like, and it's an all-star game, but they could be getting worn down.
Well, they're playing longer quarters, but a lot more guys are out there, so you would think that physically they'd hold up. Here's the pass, nearly intercepted. Mata's ball hung up there.
Looking for number 34, J-Bo Wilson.
Wilson was the intended receiver circling out of the backfield. But Michael Lopez was in the neighborhood, and the Raider nearly had an interception.
Yes, if that ball is a foot, I should say, a little bit lower, and he's going the other way, and it's a tie score game. Nice job by Lopez being in position.
Well, it's fourth down, very long. Field position's on your side. You're sitting at the NFC 41-yard line. Do you punt it or do you go for it?
I'm punting it. But remember, they can throw the ball. So they have a little bit more options.
Fourth down and 14. NFC desperately wanting that football back. Mario Smith picks up 4 yards, but they needed 14, and the ball goes over on downs.
Fantastic. The Payne, House of Payne right there.
Trent Payne, who plays on the offense and defensive line, with the big hit, and the NFC takes over at their 38-yard line with a chance, with a touchdown and a conversion, to take the lead. 7:59 left in regulation. Terrific bantamweight PYFL All-Star game.
A fantastic affair. Happy to be here with Randy Rosenblum.
And Toy Cook. And another timeout taken.
I think, is this their final timeout?
By my count, it's 3, and that should do it. But you want to make sure at the play call, you don't want to have a mistake. You want to feel comfortable. It's a 12-6 lead. The AFC's lead has been shaved in half, and the NFC's on the prowl. Old Monday. Nothing there. The defensive front and Addison Adams holding his ground. 7:45 left. And a real opportunity for the NFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a report of an Infiniti I-35. It's a silver sedan, license plate 7X.
Second down and 10.
872. 7X JU872 Infiniti I-35.
Omonde again. The reverse. Blanchard. Nice effort. You gotta love what Damon tried to do, try to get out of harm's way, but he was nowhere to find an opening. I mean, that was a terrific job by the AFC to circle around to make the stop.
There was all kind of havoc in the backfield right there. We were trying to run a reverse, but penetration by the defense made it impossible. It was almost a turnover.
Yeah, that was Victor Menendez who ended up handling the football.
All right, third down. Ball near the 34.
Third down, 14.
Uh-oh.
Pressure, sack. No chance for Pony Maria. Cyrus Cope, who they feel's a real monster on defense.
Yes, they had a trouble coping with Cyrus in the backfield. Not someone you want to see.
And a loss of 4 on the sack by Cyrus Cope. It's 4th and 18. The clock is running with 6 minutes left, and suddenly the AFC feels a little bit better about things. They have Mario Smith back deep with J. Bo Wilson. A couple guys who can break it at any time.
Well, I always think this is what your best opportunity. If you can get into these positions where a lot of open field, it's a little. This is where you see the big plays. Smart to, I love it, to spread your team out. Very nice.
Well, with 5.5 minutes left, the AFC getting the ball back, a couple first downs, and they can close out this game. Mario Smith, who had a 71-yard touchdown run earlier, takes it outside the 40-yard line. James Blanks traversing the field, getting downfield to make the stop.
Like I said, that to me as a coach in these games is where the big plays happen.
43-yard line.
first down and 10. Well, we got to pick an MVP in this one, and that's not easy. Maybe it's this guy who's throwing it, Jabo Wilson, but it's picked off. Pony Maria with the pick. Tejada was the intended receiver.
He was open, but Pony Maria.
I was going to say maybe Jabo Wilson to be your MVP, but here he's picked off. How about that call? And again, it's an all-star game, and you want to impress everyone, but now the turnover is created, and the NFC has a chance again to take the lead with 5 minutes to play. And they start from their 37-yard line.
It was actually, thank you, courtesy of your binoculars, that was Noah Ramos. Noah Ramos on the interception, number 1.
And the run by Omonde, and he's dropped, no gain. Addison Adams again. Adams had assistance from Nathan Tejada.
Well, you know what's great about this is I think we have 3 number 1s. That was Noah Ramos.
Yeah, we should credit James Blanks, Pony Maria, and Noah Ramos.
Thank you.
On almost every play because, you know, they are wearing the same numbers. So it does make it a little interesting.
And Noah's coming from Fillmore, the Fillmore Bears, on that interception. Fine safety play to get the ball back.
Second down and long.
Handoff to number 1 this time across the 35 to about the 36.
Was it Blanks? Is it Ramos? Or is it Maria? Blaylock, we know, underneath the pile to make the stop.
That we do know. Because I think you were right. We did have 2 number 2s in the backfield. We have 3 number 1s.
Yes. Well, it's third down and 9. 3:35 left. If our calculations are correct, and that's highly in doubt, but if they are correct, the NFC has no more timeouts left. So they're running down their own clock. They're down just 1 score. So right now time isn't of the essence. But if they turn the ball over here and don't score, they may not be able to get it back.
I think they'll get it one more time, but you're right. That doesn't help.
The fullback, Perez, handled it, lost it, and now the ball goes over to the AFC, who has created a turnover.
The ball recovered by number 32, Scott Morris.
Scott Morris, who recovered that football, is another player for the AFC who's had a huge impact on this contest.
He's been all over the field. Big play. You were talking about the time of possession. 3 minutes left on the clock. You might be correct. You are the prognosticator. That could be a death knell.
I am the prophet. Let's see. They have the ball at the 35-yard line. But, again, last time they threw the football, it was picked off. So
I think they're going to go with the run right here. I'd be shocked to see them putting the ball up in the air.
Jabo Wilson might be the guy.
Mata with a handoff.
And it is
34.
Wilson pounding inside the 35 and takes it down to the 31.
Tackle made, Jorge Perez, 56.
Well, we have to pick an MVP. I kind of lean toward Jabo Wilson. I want to get your thoughts.
Well, Mason Charles on that tackle. I'm still deciding because I think Mario, didn't he have, who had the 71-yard?
Mario Smith.
Right, and he made a couple tackles. We might have co-MVPs.
Jabo Wilson again. Spun down. We're inside of 2 minutes left. And the NFC has 2 must-stops. And obviously with the clock running, they don't have any timeouts left. So we're correct.
And no timeouts. They're golden, right? The timeouts.
Well, they can get the ball back if they can get the stops. But the AFC in no hurry. Clock winding down, 1:25 to play. with Toy Cook. My name is Randy Rosenblum. I'm so thrilled you've joined us for this PYFL Bantamweight All-Star Game.
They need to get to the 25. They'll try it with Smith.
Mario Smith
Fighting near the 26. Smith.
down to the 26-yard line, about a yard shy of the first down with a minute to play. And it comes down to one play for this football game. 4th down and a yard.
Which I have Mario Smith and J-Bo as my co-MVPs.
All right, you can give that over to Jake Downey, and Jake will
Well, Mario had the
Be the
71-yard
guy.
return, right? And then he also made some great, open field tackles at the corner position.
they can still get it back perhaps for a play or two, the NFC. If they could make the stop here, it's 4th down and 1. We're down to 30 seconds left. Quick hitter.
Hand off to the ball carrier, running up the middle to the 20. Inside the 20 to about the 18.
And that
We'll end it. It's kneel down time if they elect to do so. Now, let me tell you, they have Scott Morris, who just carried the football, and he's had a big game.
he's had a big game too.
Tackle made by Michael Lopez, number 5.
Michael Lopez made the tackle, but he got over there a little bit late. They're not going to snap it. This football game is over. So your final
Downfield.
is 12-6
Game, set, and match. Time has expired.
for the AFC.
The Bantam AFC, with 2 big plays early in the first half, were able to hang on, and they have outlasted the NFC Red.
So a 12-6 decision.
Final score,
A 71-yard touchdown run by Mario Smith in the first half, and then
Red,
the Mata touchdown to Sheklow of 54 yards, which might have been the prettiest play of the game since it was a great throw by Mata to Sheklow.
NFC Red 6.
The only score of the second half was a 2-yard touchdown run by Devin Omande of the NFC. But the final score here is 12-6 and a victory for the AFC Stars. Let's meet our MVP.
You had 15 tackles today on defense. Have you been working hard all week?
Yeah, I be working with my brothers. They have my back, and I got their back.
And what are some of your thoughts on how you played and how your teammates played today?
I think it was pretty good. We stopped many times in the backfield, and we was working as a team. The most important play is the next play.
All right, thank you so much. And here's your hat for you today for winning MVP.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and good game today.
That's going to wrap it up. Final thought from Toy Cook.
Excellent job by these 10-year-olds and the coaches. Well-run game and wonderful being here in the fabulous Moore Park with Mr. Randy Rosenblum, who is a Hall of Famer. Glad to be here.
Well, thank you. And for Toy Cook, my name is Randy Rosenblum, with our entire JD Media production. The final score reads the AFC 12, the NFC with a gallant effort in the second half with 6. So long from Moore Park High School.